Mother.
Is that
All right, and we good.
Go ahead, start it off, Tez. It's your show tonight.
Oh, it's on me.
Okay, my bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people, welcome to the Elite Casual Podcast. They gave me the reins today. It's your boy Tesmo. We got Tack down below. We got, the Goop God down in the corner, KDJ. We got Marz, to the other side of me, man. How you doing? How everybody feeling, man?
All right. Everybody don't speak at once. For sure.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got the echo of my ears. It's mad loud. Shit. Okay. Hey, everybody. Can you
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
I was wondering.
Hey, we had a little hiatus, man. We had like a little 2-week hiatus. Partly my fault.
All his fault, actually.
I was sick last week, and then the week before, I was feeling like Drake, and I was in my feelings, and I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it. But we're here and we're back. Hey,
Dang.
we got an action-packed show for you today, ladies and gentlemen.
You had it right the first time tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, somebody might be watching from like Australia, and it's like the daytime over there.
But you had it right the first time tonight.
Okay, well today. Oh man, KDJ Tech, how y'all doing?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. Everybody in the chat or watching the stream, don't look at my do-rag. Just pretend like it's not there.
He came back from the store, yo. Don't worry.
It looked
about
like I'm wearing a hijab or whatever.
Yeah, disregard my background. I got cribs in here now.
Completely acknowledge the background. You know what I'm saying? Ted's got babies on the way, man. What y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, you do have twins.
Mm-hmm,
Twinsies.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man. You found out the sex too. Yeah. I don't know if people don't know.
If anybody's listening, yeah, man. If y'all didn't know, I'm pretty sure I referenced it a few times. I'm having twin girls. Those princesses.
Yeah. Now we just gotta wait on here to connect and everything will be good.
Everything will be
coming,
good,
bro, man. Hold on. Oh no, not that side.
I don't think either side connected.
Not the other side, bro. We getting there. Ooh, not that side.
Boy, there, God.
Hold on. Pause for the calls.
Why you got them chops? Why you got them chops? The goatee, bro.
I got them Luda chop, bro. I can't help it, man.
Them chops.
I can't help it, bro. Why your shirt taking over for the 99 and 2000?
Clean line.
Oh yeah, that's just like right there. And right there, bro. I should just keep.
Hate to see it.
You just might as well just keep the bottom and cut the rest of this off, man.
Nah, lead the stuff up here. Keep the chops. Cut the goat.
cut everything out.
Chill out, bro. Ain't nobody trying to rock with that.
Keep the chops, bro. It's time. Bring the things back.
That'll be hilarious, yo.
You gotta ride a horse to work every day.
I can't do that.
Put on some
rifle with a knife at the end of it.
A little bayonet, yo.
Y'all tripping, man.
Tans get on the boat with a horse and a bayonet.
Hold on, you wearing your wife's shirt, bro?
Good day, man.
It's not her shirt, it's mine. She just likes to say that.
Oh, okay.
Believe me, I can't fit her shirts. I'm 6'2", Tez.
I don't know. I haven't met y'all in person yet. I don't know how tall you are. I know you tall though.
Well, the shit.
So what we talking about?
Marz got all the topics.
No, I don't. I said this is your show tonight, man. What's
bro,
up?
Wow, this ain't on me. You the one got all the topics.
This is your show, man.
Tez the producer, and he don't even know how to produce. That's crazy.
Tez running the show tonight, man.
I am not, sir.
All right, bet. So first order of business, My Hero Academia came back. How y'all feeling about the first episode? Did you watch it? Did you not watch it?
I hated it.
I didn't watch it, but I actually read. I read this first little arc last year when it ended. I had read a couple of chapters after this, so I think I know what's going on.
I effing hated it.
Did you hate it for real?
I really did. I've been spoiled by all these other ones that just jump in, like Dr. Stone. It's just like, okay, so.
Yeah, no, Dr. Stone is really good. I know we'll talk about that, but yeah, My Hero. What happened in this episode? It's
just not filler, essentially.
That's
essentially
right?
just a filler.
But what did you expect it to be?
It was a recap.
I mean, at least like we already knew what happened. You don't need to send Never mind.
Oh, so it was one of those kind of episodes.
Let them know, Tack, because I'm not saying I hated it, but I wasn't a big fan of it because I skipped a good portion of it because it was just
you don't need to send somebody to fill in what already happened in the last season. Essentially,
that's what your first episode was.
Yeah, big shonens, man. They do that. They gotta hit you. Oh well, previously this is what happened, but they went about it in a different way. I don't recall reading that in the manga whatsoever. But I mean, I'm with y'all. It wasn't my favorite. I watched it. I'm like, all right, bet, yeah, I know this is what's happening. Yeah, this is what's gonna be happening. So, but yeah.
I'm happy. I'm glad I missed it.
It was something.
At least it wasn't as bad as like a Bleach or a Dragon Ball Z, where half the episode is recap,
right?
And then they actually do something for like 12 minutes.
Not even 12 minutes, like 6 minutes.
Stick Jones, yo, my guy.
Hey, David, what's going on, bro? How you living, dog?
But yeah, Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone's heat.
Yes, 100%. It is very hot flames.
Oh, why you sound so old?
Flames.
It's very heat.
Right now, I think I was telling Tech yesterday, or I don't know who was telling, but after this episode that just passed, now the show is about to pick up tenfold, and it's not going to stop for a while. So this was legit the prelude. This is everything that we've seen was for them to get the medicine. Now shit is about to hit the fan and things are about to pop off real soon.
I'm already wanting more after this past episode. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I like in my animes. Like the fact that you had the villain, you already established it. It's like King Cold basically punching the line
right into it, bro.
and then finding out what you find out in this most recent episode. I'm just like, I'm in. I'm with it. 100%.
They kind of make you forget everything else that's happening with this whole season, with their little tournament that they had. They made you just focus on this situation, but you forget there's a whole world out there right now.
Exactly, a main villain that's out there doing stuff.
I just couldn't get over how satisfying it was to see my boy get that soda, though. I'm like, bro, that soda looks so good,
bro. You was in your feels a little bit,
I was
man.
Like, you got the Drake. I was like, what an activist that.
When I read that in the manga, I was like, I wonder how this is gonna transpire over into the the anime. Yeah. And it was the same feeling I had actually reading it and watching it at the same time. I was like, oh, bet, he hit that man with that coke. He came in like, oh, he really did it.
Bro, that's the thing. Dr. Stone does a good job of building tension, and then even without action, that's the craziest part about it. And that's what I like about it, honestly. And then it's got the comedy elements too. You know what I'm saying?
It's hilarious. There's no action really in it.
Look, they explained the time skip. They're like, the past 6 months, this is what we've been doing. I was like, okay. So it's not like I have a reference of time. I know how long it's been since they've been doing this. It's not
and that's throughout the whole series. They keep that up. They were like, you don't know how much time as just watching it, but they'll tell you damn, 2 years went by, damn, 8 months went by, and he's like, oh damn, damn, Nick,
what was the big sister's name again? Was it Ruri or
Ruri?
I was gonna say it was satisfying to see her finally get healed, but she struck off with that speed though. She was like, "Well, I haven't been able to run since I got stricken with this illness." She was like, "Oh,
I'm out, bitch. I'm out."
No, what's crazy is I called it. I knew what illness she had before they actually said what.
So what you saying, you a doctor?
I mean, it's just because he said whenever he did the little he put the beaker up to her back and stuff. He was like, yeah, there's fluid in her lungs. I was like, all right, she got pneumonia then. And then they was like, yeah, it's some kind of bacterial infection. Then he came back and he was like, okay, so it is pneumonia, coccus virus or whatever.
Whatever it was,
the scientific term.
I thought it was tuberculosis off rip when I first seen it. Yeah, I was clearly wrong. I know y'all don't want to talk about it, but I just want to give my thoughts about.
Let's not talk about it.
I just want to get it's nothing.
No, we're good. No, we appreciate you.
Demon Slayer. Okay?
No, we're good, bro.
Look,
spicy,
bro.
All I'm saying, yo, this show might be hyped a little bit.
Too much?
Overhyped?
It might be overhyped a little bit.
I mean,
I thought
after reading, what's to come, I think this first season is good and it's amazing first season, but what's to come is still amazing, but then the flame is gonna die down. I promise you.
Oh, it's gonna slow down a little bit.
As somebody who's read it just like you, Marz, like it's what's gonna keep the flame going. It's not more or less the story, bro. That animation studio doing it, they have yet to like cinematically provide a lackluster episode as far as the visuals. I get like the how enthralled people may be by what's going on, but the visuals are literally.
But that's what they known for though. UFO table, you know what I'm saying? They do all the Fate series and their animation.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, even I had a homeboy who watched Fate, didn't know a crap thing about it. He's like, bro, you wouldn't get me to know anything about this story, but them visuals, I'll just keep watching because it's pretty. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though story wise it may die down for people who really care about it, I think the visuals still be like, I ain't gonna hold you up. That was kind of clean, especially Marz. You know some of the stuff that's coming, boy. Them fights.
Oh no,
donkey stupid.
No, that's what. They are. This next arc is gonna.
Wait, did you just say
donkey stupid? I'm trying to get my dad verbiage in now, bro. I got to change up everything I say.
You know what, Ted? That's a new one. I'm gonna have to write that one down.
Donkey stupid.
In the book for you to never say again.
That thing for to be donkey stupid.
But yeah, it's gonna be good, but I think it's gonna be overhyped for what's to come. But yeah, that's all I want to say about Demon Slayer. This next arc though is gonna be super hype, and that's not gonna die down. And I'll hype that up to the
though, right? That whole
Infinite Train.
Yeah.
That shit is still dope. That shit is dope as hell.
That sounds like it's gonna be fire though.
Hold on. Can I interject and throw something in though? Did y'all hear? I'm not sure if y'all haven't read or heard, but Tate Kubo is getting ready to bring Bleach back. Who's that? The creator of Bleach. Like Bleach is actually animation wise getting ready to come back with finishing off the series as well as advancing the story that takes place kind of after if you've read the manga and stuff. I was like, I'll believe it when I see it because that man stays hella sick. Man. He stays hella sick, but I look forward to that.
I wasn't rewatching Bleach, man.
I wasn't a Bleach fan. I watched the first 2 seasons of it, and I was like, I'm done. It was good. The first 2 seasons were good, but then they instantly went to like some filler arc, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, the filler is the worst part about Bleach, man. When they go into Waco Mundo, bro, that's when that joint turn up. Once they get into Waco Mundo.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch one without fillers.
Because Grimjow the GOAT. I'm just saying that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? It's straight up.
I got 2 things. One, 10 years. Let's give a round of applause. Fairy Tail's actually over. It finished.
I didn't finish it.
We're finished. Yes.
I didn't finish it.
It finished last week. And then apparently they are making another super movie.
Another movie?
Mm-hmm. I read that in an article.
I'm all types of here for that.
But that's what they've been doing. That's the kind of the formula they've been using. They made Battle of the Gods. Super came out, and then they did the whole first 50 episodes of Battle of the Gods, and then they took a break. Return of Frieza came out, then Frieza, the whole Frieza arc happened. Took another break. The Return of Brawly or whatever Brawly being introduced, but that's already canon now. So I think they're using that movie as canon to skip reintroducing Brawly to everybody else. So I think whenever Super comes back on, Brawly is going to be inside.
The thing is, they were supposed to have it come out this year, and they're going to push it back. So that was the thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, what's going on?" And then they announced they're working to try and get another Super movie out. So they don't know if they're going to postpone the anime and just work on the movie, or continue the same cycle that they've been doing.
I wonder what this movie's gonna be about.
But now regarding Fairy Tail, though, as much as the main story has finished, they already confirmed the 100-year quest is supposed to get animated, which is the stuff that Gildarts couldn't finish that's currently in the manga now, and he's already working on Fairy Tail the next generation to be animated. So
I'm already done. I've already checked out.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I was just like, he still has Eden. He also has Eden Zero, which he's never gonna release that until fucking these 2 get started and finished. I'm like, I don't know when the hell Eden Zero coming.
I don't know if you read the article. There's he mentioned that he's going to combine all his universes into one.
That's also the one.
I don't know if
called the one with Rave Master, Fairy Tail, and Eden Zero. They're all starting in a comic manga chapter now.
Yeah,
they bringing in Rave Master.
Yep, all into one. I was like, damn,
I love me some Rave Master back in the day, bro.
It's on the topic of Fairy Tail, man. Their game is coming out and it's looking actually really good.
Man, you can miss me with that Fairy Tail game, bro.
It's a RPG, man.
That,
it's not Bandai.
Okay, then I might have to look
it's probably gonna be even worse since Bandai isn't making it.
No, come on. Bandai, all they make is a battle arena.
Wait. Bandai, before hold on. We still love y'all. Yes. This is Marz's opinions. Yep. He doesn't speak for everybody here. So
I don't get me wrong. I love Bandai. Y'all do a great job on y'all mobile
disclaimer.
Game. Y'all mobile
he said on y'all mobile game.
But come on. All right. And I take that back. Cold Vein is actually good too. But what other anime style game has Bandai dropped recently that was good? And this is just the truth. Like,
didn't people say the One Punch Man game wasn't half bad?
Like that was a beta. It was a beta, right? The beta. I didn't see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the beta was out like this last week, and
because that One Piece game was. But
if you want to get a people something, make a Mob Psycho game.
Bro, don't bring up Mob Psycho around, bro. Don't do this to me because y'all ain't trying to watch it, so y'all don't need to talk about it, bro.
I mean, you're right. I am trying to watch it, but I'm not trying to watch it.
Boys ain't real. Y'all ain't about that action.
I seen them fights, but yeah, man. But yeah, Fairy Tales. How was the ending of Fairy Tail? Did you like it?
It was an ending.
It was. Did they have closure? Was it sad? Did you get? If you don't get in your feels on the ending of an anime, then it's not. Right. To me, it's not good.
It was an ending.
Yeah,
there was no. It's
Marz, go ahead, Tech. Go ahead.
It was just an ending, bro. Like basically, it was just a story. It was the ending narrated by Lucy, and that's it. It's just like, okay.
Power friendship animes, they don't never really put you in your feels type of endings. Like it has to be something way more past the power of friendship types. Those get like they'll put you in your feels.
Name another power of friendship type anime that's really like kind of popular that ended. I'm trying to think. Because the only
another power of friendship anime.
Only other one that I can think of is One Piece. Like One Piece is definitely power of friendship anime, Lilo but that one's not ending. Lilo and Stitch.
Every Yu-Gi-Oh ever made.
Facts.
What about Yu Yu Hakusho? Would y'all consider that power of friendship?
Because man, when Urameshi won that fight, well, he lost that fight then, but still, his shit.
I ain't finished watching the whole thing because I ain't watched.
What?
I ain't gonna tell you which one he lost.
I don't remember. I ain't watched it since I was a kid. They didn't.
I ain't know that.
Actual anime.
Go into that.
Child, yeah.
It's very old.
Yeah, you need to finish that.
Ted's about to roll it off. Just
I was finna let it
spoiler.
He better be lucky he caught. I was finna let the whole story fly in 5 seconds.
I know how you do, Tez.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I have to finish. What's Black Clover is kind of power friendship anime.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that, Ted? Right?
It's very power
I'd agree.
Friendship.
I'm like 3 episodes behind on that now. Got to catch up on that.
You missing something, but you ain't missing a lot yet. It ain't for it's picking up, but it ain't picked up yet.
They about to.
I need to watch it. Period.
I've been told you that, man. The beginning is slow, but I'm telling you,
and I'm really not a big fan of the animation style. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Some of
you haven't seen. He hasn't seen it though. You haven't seen their god tier animations. I mean, it sucks to say like. You do have to wait a little while before they actually start picking up and getting better for an anime. Like you should just be able to watch it in a couple episodes and you're hooked.
Yeah.
But like I guarantee this one, if you just put the time in and sit down and watch it, you'll thoroughly enjoy it.
We already know one fight he's gonna be.
Oh yeah, facts. Like I already know. Like I know it's gonna come. Like if you ever watch it, man, you'll
if he makes it that far, that is.
Yeah. Now he will because after, like I said, it gets good and you'll get hooked because you just want to know what's about to happen.
Derogatory, not indirect way. Y'all talk saying he gonna get hyped about the stuff with water related stuff, or I'm gonna have to ask y'all personally.
The one fight where somebody just gets demolished. Basically 1 million punches.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. All right, y'all got it. I don't know what y'all talking about, but yeah.
Okay. To be fair, he has seen that scene where they roll up on what's his face.
Because of somebody here.
Because he wanted an AMV thing, and he was like, I don't really care about Black Clover. So he's seen that part where they roll up on what's his face. I can't think of what's his brother name, but yeah.
But he hasn't seen Sis though. That's all that matters.
No,
exactly. That's all that matters. That is the one fight scene that matters.
Bro, all I'm gonna say for anybody that watches Black Clover, bro, the one person to not sleep on, and this is nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Just don't sleep on the Munchkin. I can't think of her damn name. Charmy. Don't sleep on Charmy, boy. Charmy got something in store for everybody. Just be on the lookout for Charmy.
I mean, you ain't have to say that, but all right, yeah, for sure. So, I don't think we should keep talking about anime because we could do this all day. But you know what I'm saying. Next topic, right? Riot Games and all the stuff that's going on with them. The new games they unveiled.
Seven games. Yeah, they announced 7 games, yo.
They coming for next.
I didn't even know. Like 4 of them are mobile games. I believe
3.
3 of them are mobile games.
Yeah.
You have League of Legends, Teamfight TFT, Tactics, and that card game. Yeah, that's a card game that they got. That game looks pretty interesting. I wonder how it's going to go. I don't know if that's strictly mobile, or if that's going to
be PC also. It's going to be on iOS.
It's going to be on PC. Okay.
No,
yeah.
You don't go.
I'm looking forward. I mean, what can Riot Games? They know how to make a game. Because all their games they make are addictive and people play them over and over. Like they know how to make a game. And the funny thing is, like, their games are very basic, where there is not too much, but it's also a lot at the same time. Like League of Legends, it's a very simple MOBA. But there's a lot of things that you have to know.
And simple.
Yeah, it's like
there's an ignorant amount of items in that game, bro.
Bro, it can be okay compared to Dota because I just started picking Dota back up. Dota has way more item based. You got to know what you're doing. I see where Marz can say like League is a little bit simple. Like everything isn't
because you got recommended items, right?
Yeah, they both have a crap ton of items, but Dota's items.
No, I'm saying recommended. Like they can basically give you items, just like here, use this. Like
yeah. So you could kind of pick up League and not suck so much, but Dota, you really gotta have somebody to try and coach you through it a little bit. Like I had to get somebody to help me get back into it. I'm like, dog, this ain't nothing like League. It's something wild, but I enjoy it.
Right. And they're coming out with a team shooter game, aren't they, as well? I don't know the other. Is it a fighting game? I don't know the other.
They're coming out with a shooter. They're coming out with a fighter. And then the other 2 versions of the mobile games that are going to be on PC as well. The card game and something else. Yeah, something else.
Like I said, I'm excited to see what they have to offer. Everybody's excited to see. Everybody seems to be excited about TFT on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because TFT is addicting already, and now that you can take it, Tack, come back, come back to TFT, Tack.
Oh shit,
he wasn't having it
with open arms, dog. It's addicting, man. That's the biggest problem with it. Like the game is so.
Are y'all done yet?
It's so unbalanced. But
y'all done yet?
Fun, bro.
Nope. Oh, he said. Oh, in the animated series. Yeah, we're done. We're almost.
Oh, okay, you done talking about TFT? Okay.
Yeah.
Tack.
The animated series.
Come back.
TFT, yo, it's good, right?
Marz.
I mean, I don't play it. I'm about to start.
I'm telling you, man.
Like I'm probably gonna
man.
No,
don't do it.
I'm not.
Once you pop, you ain't gonna stop, bro.
Marz, I got out. Don't do it.
It's a mobile game. It's about to be a mobile. I gotta play it now.
You gonna end up like Quagmire when he found out porn on Family Guy.
It's facts.
I'm gonna be slow.
I'll be out there playing 24/7.
Arms gonna be strong, boy.
And it's cross-plat, right?
Yeah.
It's cross-plat, so I'll be able to play with y'all while I'm on my phone.
Get waxed.
Wow.
Lost another one, boys. Rest in peace.
Tez, I bet I'll trash you.
Tack, come with us, man.
No.
Marz,
I see what it does to you, KDJ.
Smoke this crack with us, Tack. Come on.
I've seen what it does to you, KDJ. I've seen how it changes you. You're different.
We got these cheeseburgers, man.
He said you different. He said, look, join us.
Yeah.
Look, I am. I'll be playing this weekend.
KDJ go from
says you gonna play after
lucky.
I'm gonna hit the gym and then I'm gonna come back and join y'all.
KDJ go from happy go lucky to that angry old man.
I know, bro.
Angry at the world.
The game is.
You know what? You are absolutely right.
Why don't they give me this idol? All I want
is this game.
Bro, I yelled at Taz on accident today. Like it was crazy, bro. Because I was so heated that I just got knocked out, and Taz was like, "Yeah, we got to start this podcast." I said, "Shut up, Taz." I had to immediately apologize.
Like, hold on, what I do?
I just lost, man. Hey, Tez is the puncher bag sometimes, man.
It was still fresh on my mind because he said it so quick after I just died, man. See, Alan Richards is saying, "Marz, join us, bro. It's time.
It's time, yo."
Yeah,
I'm there. I'll be joining soon.
I don't know why I said that. Like it's not Nella, but Nella said, "Join us."
Don't do it.
That's Nella.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was your first name. I know you're something else.
Yeah,
that was
Alan,
his name
it's
backwards.
just Alan backwards and then Trey, his middle name.
No, not
that.
On Facebook, I got another name.
I knew that. Oh shit!
Nella, let me back and ready now. Hey, Nella, I got you, bro. After the stream, I'm back on it. Back on the grind.
Wife said you be waking up with your yelling.
Hey, this game does something to me, bro. I don't know why.
It's satisfying, man. Auto battlers are satisfying, but that card game though, that thing. Watching Scar play it earlier today, I was like, yeah, that's gonna take up a lot of my time at work. I'm gonna be sitting there like,
is it like Hearthstone or no?
It looks similar as far as having the action power and stuff on, you know, your mana and junk to need the cards, but it plays different than Hearthstone. Like,
because I used to love me some Hearthstone, man.
Watching Scar play, like the decks build out completely different, and then like and they'll pretty much walk you through that. But I'm like, this could possibly, you know, turn the tables on those type of, you know, games, because there's plenty of them, like the one for Elder Scrolls, Hearthstone, and there's like some other, you know, Korean knockoff branded ones and things like that. And then just talking about League of Legends on mobile, man, like the one game that people do like to play in addition to playing it on PC are like mobiles on the go, and I don't know why. Marz would understand people love mobile games, and I like mobiles, and I'm like, you know how many times I've been like, I wish I could just take League on the go, just take it on the go, and these phones are powerful enough to run something similar, and it's not complicated. The item system will I honestly think it'll be something like what's the name? Vainglory. It's gonna be something like that. You have your three abilities, your two actives, your ultimate, and your passive, and then however you're gonna be buying and going throughout everything else like any other MOBA.
I'm telling you right now, League is gonna be the most highest paid game when it comes to mobile.
It's for the swap, bro. It's for the literally swap places.
It's gonna pay. No, I'm just talking about on Overwatch is in our mobile. Like it's gonna be the highest grossing game, within like the first 3 months, yo. Just because the community
put money in the game anyway, and then they can take it on the go and put money in it anyway.
I don't even, it's not League of Legends isn't pay to win, right? Like you can't pay and you win.
You basically just paying for like cosmetics,
costumes and things like that. Yeah, that's what I figured.
That's it, just cosmetics.
Yeah, it's gonna bring the sweaties out, man.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Unless they implement something different than, you know, the actual game that they got now and make it like a gacha system in it, which I doubt. You can't do a mobile with a gacha.
Get out of here, Chopper. I'm not bad.
My life is surrounded by trash bag sauna sweaty players. I'm losing the fight.
Terrible, man. The amount of funk that's gonna be going through the funk.
Marz gonna be different.
When the phone is a fan,
he gonna be like, "Your mom's a hoe." Your mom, you gonna hear that all the time,
bro. Let them have like in-game voice chat through the phone. It's over,
bro. Call of Duty Mobile got it.
Yes, they do. I ain't used it, but
I used it, man. And I heard people talking crazy. Like, have you ever gone in the global chat for Call of Duty Mobile, man? It's just like Xbox 360.
Is it?
I swear to God, like they just be talking stupid in there. I love it. It makes me happy.
I'm about to check it out.
Hard ERs flying everywhere.
I honestly miss those days, man, because it was just pure comedy, like extra entertainment on top of Call of Duty.
Pure savagery at its finest.
Modern
That's the
Warfare
birth.
2 lobby, best lobby.
That's the birth of savagery, man.
I swear to God, bro. Like
the birth of toxic
Because I never got mad at it. I just laughed at it, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say here.
I had a PlayStation, so
it wasn't more. I didn't get mad. I just always just yelled back.
Of course you did, Marz.
Beep 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 beep, just go off like for no reason. But it would be funny. To me, it would be funny.
I ain't have to because I would just kill them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just drop a nuke and watch everybody leave the lobby.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what the good players do, Marz.
Oh, I was never good at COD. I was actually good at the first one, but that's because nobody played it.
The first one that was World War II, when you had the
no. The first Modern Warfare.
I was like, water.
Yeah.
Call of Duty World War II.
No, not them. Not them. I only played those for the story. I ain't even go online for that. But yeah, the first Modern Warfare was. I was actually decent in that. And then the sweaty started arriving.
Bruh. No, I'm not a sweaty, bro. I refuse
Super sweaty.
I'm not. That's Tez. Tez be running them trash comps that everybody hates.
And then look, you see how you automatically went back to TFT?
Never brought it up, man.
It's in his skin, bro. He can't help it. It's in his skin.
You changed, KDJ. You changed,
bro. I wake up wanting to get on the computer, man. It's terrible. Like my wife be wanting to watch stuff on the TV. I'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm finna go in this room and play this game real quick. She's
hey,
like,
but now when it's on mobile, you gonna be sitting right there, like, you see what happened? Nope.
Look at that. But you in there, you in the room though. You in the room, you can play.
RIP to quality time, man.
Hey man, sometimes it be like that, man. Bro. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I don't play now. It's because those matches they take long, man. They take too long.
But they really don't. When you in there, they don't take that long. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel.
I know, but that's the thing. Like I don't want to sit here for like an hour and a half, play 3 games, and I'm like 30 minutes. Like
what's going on, Keita?
Like what happened, yo?
It's like 30 minutes.
I'm on my phone. I could be playing while I'm at work.
But you can do other stuff while playing TFT now, Marz. It don't even take up any like resources.
You're right. No, like I said, it's just like I want to be free. I feel like I'm trapped.
You want to be free? Then don't put the game on. Don't download the game on mobile.
Then it's definitely gonna be a wrap. Nah, Marz, we gonna try it after the stream, and then the crack is gonna be in your system.
I'll do a match after the stream, but
I'm just gonna sit and listen.
Y'all gotta teach me.
No, I got you, bro.
Download blitz.gg. Go ahead and get that downloaded.
Why? What's that?
Because it's gonna help you learn some of the symmetries and what the items do. It basically it's like it's an in game. It's a tool that helps you learn the game.
No, you gonna need it, especially for like learning the items for when it does go to mobile, because you won't be able to have an overlay on mobile. So you need that joint.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. When them people who play on PC start playing against them semi, I think I'm a pro noobs on mobile, they be like, bro, this ain't the game.
That's gonna be Marz. Marz is one of them semi-pro noobs.
They're not gonna match them up together until they start putting rank on mobile. So everybody that's playing mobile at first is gonna be playing everybody on mobile, but until they start once they put the rank in, and then the people on mobile start ranking up is when you're gonna start matching.
Nella, I blame you.
What
blame you, Nella?
We going Grandmasters on mobile, bro.
Oh, you already know what it is.
Plat.
Only plat. You know what I mean? Platter bust, bro.
Nah,
that sound like platypus. But what?
Platter? You said
platypus?
Plat or bust? Is that what you said?
Yeah, bro. Platter bust.
Platter bust. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited for Riot Games and all this stuff they got going on, man.
Have any of y'all had a chance to check out the clip of what the fighting game looks like?
Nah, I haven't. Like I said, I only paid attention to the mobile games. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of the genre I'm in right now. Yeah. So I haven't really seen all the other stuff. What it look like?
If you go to Data Dave's, shout out to Data Dave on his Twitter, he had like retweeted a bit of what supposed to be of it from somewhere, and I was like, it ain't looking half bad. It looked pretty decent. You see Katrina, KDJ, it's your girl. You see Darius, your boy.
You said Katarina?
Yeah, I said Katrina.
Right.
And
New Orleans.
It's looking good. It's gonna be something good. Like it looks like a 2D side 2.5D side scrolling fighting game. It's gonna be straight. The animated series starting the story and the lore in League of Legends. I think that's actually gonna be fire because a lot of those characters have some really wild backstories that kind of intertwine in the factions and things like that.
So all these games that they're doing are gonna be lead characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Except for the shooter. Apparently, the shooter's not. It's gonna be different. So like, kind of like Titans Fall with Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be some
it's the
different
same universe, but like different
yeah,
people.
It's gonna be different people. So it won't be the same characters.
What's crazy is I don't even play League, but that trailer that they dropped for that new chick was hyped in a mug.
Was
like
it?
For Sona, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what her name is. I guess it's Lucian's sister or wife or girlfriend or something.
Hold on, I got a new character coming. Hold on.
Yeah, bro, she got a big gun. She got that thing on her.
She keep that thing on her hip.
Yeah, she got that big thing on.
Okay.
No, the blicky with the stiffy, bro. That joint was
hold
fat.
on.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of new trailers,
wave check, bro. Don't look at the do-rag first off, but you know what I'm saying? My edge up
Chris,
kind of busted. But
Chris is in here. Can we ban him?
You see this? Hold on.
What he doing in here?
I can't even get in the light so you can see the, you know what I'm saying? We swimming over here. We swimming. Just know that. I can't get to the light right.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about yes, the new trailer that dropped for Fortnite Chapter 2. Man, I mean the trailer for it looked good, man, but it didn't look good enough for me to be like, oh wow, let me actually get back into this game.
Yeah, I would never touch that game with a 10-foot pole, bro. On God,
like go ahead, Tag.
I'm just saying the only reason why they did it is to revive their slow bleed out, essentially.
So you think they just pulled the trigger now instead of waiting like till next year to actually do it?
Yeah,
I think it was a little. My personal opinion, I think it was a little too early because then they just dropped like season 11 or 10 like a month or two ago.
Right, but everybody's hating the some of the stuff that's in the game. There's a lot of complaints about stuff that's in the game. The numbers are steadily declining, as you can see on Twitch. They're not number one anymore.
I wish the game would just die. Personally,
did y'all see?
I'm agreeing with KDJ. I don't give a care about
kill it with fire.
Did y'all see the Smash cameos in it? Nah, somebody took a screenshot and over like when you fly over like the what are those things called? The radiation goddamn like what are those things called, man? It's like a factory with like pipes or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it had the shape of the Smash symbol.
So like the nuclear plant.
Yes, the nuclear plant. Yeah, it had the shape of the Smash symbol, and I was like, So they people are speculating that one of the next characters in Smash is going to be a Fortnite character.
Please don't be. I pray that it ain't. But I think we got to go to commercial test. So we'll
be right back, y'all. We'll be back.
Play Apex.
I'm gonna kill this and then get it back up before the commercial in.
To this.
Yo, does the commercial got audio?
Yeah, bro. It's time. Cause you a competitor like me, man. Like
Hi. I'm not sure you're already doing so, but if not, feel free to join our Discord. The link is down below in the description. If the link is invalid, feel free to comment as well and we'll be able to get you a valid link. But it's a great way to stay in touch with any of the folks you hear in these videos, as well as meet like-minded individuals as yourself.
Well, tonight
we back, y'all.
Yo,
new locations.
Blame it on the boogie. But yeah,
the boogie.
I really need to quit slouching, man. Let me just actually sit.
I've been telling myself that I wanted to get one of those back things that like make you straight, like sit straight, man.
Yeah, the posture thing.
Yeah, man. Because I caught myself the other day. I was like, damn, yo, I'm punched the fuck. That's why you always talking about my boob. Like, why you always talking about my boob?
He just praying and hoping that you'll let him, suckle.
Nah. Bro,
man, you need to teach.
You're trying to suckle
madness,
bro.
Stop with the madness.
Hey, he did say if they ain't over 250, he ain't trying to give him the tippy. That's what
bro. What did y'all say? What did I say earlier? If her knees don't smile, it ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with it.
If she ain't getting brought in on the cane or by the crane, she can't get the cane. That's what
Yo, y'all sick, man.
That's terrible.
Oh
bro.
Shit, that's sick.
Terrible.
Some sick people.
No, what was we supposed to be talking about?
Last before we got off was the Fortnite update. And we were talking about how we ain't never gonna play it, we ain't never gonna look at it. But we were seeing how it was dying slowly, and they just pushed this update out because everybody is just dying, so they want to get people back into the game, a resurgence. But I think they could have waited. Like they could have let it die a little bit before doing this.
Bro,
I think
really around here butthurt though, bro. One of my little cousins messaged her mom. Messaged his mom, was like, "Mom, I'm depressed." She was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Cause Fortnite gone. Like he ain't got nothing else to play."
Yo, I wish that's something that we could talk about, right? How I don't know. I feel like social media and the broadening influence of the internet has broadened children's mind state. Like as a kid, I didn't know what depression was. Like I didn't know
Not
what
until I had grown folks' responsibilities.
Exactly, bro. Like
no facts,
kids nowadays know all that stuff
because of the internet, man. Like they know, like I said, I didn't know what depression was until maybe 6 years ago. Like I knew what depression was, but I didn't understand it until my early 20s. I was like, oh, this is actually a real thing. And you just before you're absolutely right. You didn't understand what it was, and now kids are getting. Or they don't even. I don't even think kids understand. They're just using it, just saying it because, like you said, they seen it on the internet.
Yeah,
to be honest,
like they trying to remedy their own medical or mental state. Like, I gotta be depressed. But
then you got kids that commit suicide. Like kids, man. Like I didn't know what suicide was as a kid.
I didn't know that was an option.
I'm just trying to play outside with my friends and ride bikes.
What's going on in your life at that age? You feel like you need to release yourself from this plane like that. Hold on.
I mean, there's different situations for different people, of course. Not everybody's going to be the same thing.
No facts.
Like me personally, I grew up military family, so I'm moving every couple of years. So I don't have that network that a lot of people may have. Growing up. So I have to make friends every 2 years and nobody wants to go through that, all the time. So just an example. So, I mean, not everybody's going to, and not everybody comes from a different situation. So it plays differently on different folks. And of course you have the ones that, may be domestically abused or something like that as their kids. And, they don't want to explain anything because they're afraid they're going to get, beat up or hurt or made fun of or something like that. So.
Yeah, that's one of those things too, though, man. Like as a kid, Tack, you went through all of that, moving all the time, not having the friend network, like you said. Right. But at any point in time, did you know, especially as a kid, what being depressed or what suicide was? You know what I'm saying? Did you know what those things meant?
I mean, I knew what they meant because of course, being a little bit older, you have those. you have those classes like Dare and stuff like that that touch up on those things. So you are aware as a younger person, like 7, 8 years old, you are aware of what those things are. But are you necessarily thinking about them? Probably not. I mean, but everything is situational, as I've stated before. So
I remember Tack grew up in an era where they had no internet at all.
Right.
I
grew up in the area where we created the internet for y'all, so you can thank me later.
All right. First off, get this man out of here.
Trey said child depression was always a thing, though it's just now that the information is more accessible. I mean, if you look at the stories of kids being depressed compared to us who grew up in, I would say 80s babies into 90s and almost close to 2000s, the fact that I knew
KDJ.
I knew what some of it was.
90s, good God, what are you?
Well, because I'm a 90s baby, bro. Like I knew what depression was, but I couldn't actively.
Oh yeah.
Because some of my older cousins, they didn't really. They were like, I wasn't suffering from no type of depression. Like I knew what it meant to be sad. I knew what it meant to be down on my luck. Bullying was still a thing, but the accessibility to like these things were like, bro, they're seeking release that bad. Like it's that bad. And we came from an era where children were taught to be. A child's supposed to be seen, not heard, so we can't vocalize shit. Exactly. You're internalizing everything, but even as bad as it may have gotten, it still wasn't that bad that we're like, bro, I'm depressed at 9 years old, bro. I'm getting bullied that bad. I can't beat somebody's ass to get up off me or just.
But it was also because you wasn't constantly seeing on the internet people in better situations.
I wasn't seeing all this negative stuff. I had a child,
or even just people in better situations than yourself. So then you're like, oh, I'm really in a bad situation. Like life is terrible because these people over here are living this way, and I'm living like this. Like, why couldn't I live this way and they could live this way? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That influences a lot too.
Yeah, no, that does. And then people also think like, I guess I'm gonna go back a little bit. I do think it's good to talk about depression and mental health and stuff.
Definitely.
To a certain extent, because going back to like to the kids and stuff. Like what Tack said, a lot of younger kids were afraid to even mention like I know we're talking about the kids today, but like people were afraid to mention like, oh, I'm depressed or I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling some type of way because especially in the neighborhoods we grew up in or I grew up in, like you're getting clowned and made fun of even more if you're talking about like, damn, I'm feeling sad. You sad? What you sad for? Like, people start laughing. You can't be sad around here. Like,
but then again, that shows you it's a sign of the times, man. Because again, like in my background, Southern, I grew up in a house that may seemed upper to some type of class. I grew up in a 2-story home with a bunch of people in it, but it was like it wasn't the best situation because we got drug dealers in my family, we got gangbangers, like all this other crazy stuff. But no matter how bad it was, I still had a sense of tough skin to myself where like I know there's stuff going on around me. I know who to talk to and when to talk to about it. I know when I'm down and like who I can vent to, or if it's just one of those things I can't change. But the sweet release of no longer being able to breathe, see my loved ones was never something that crossed my mind. I'm like, bro, I got so much more left in me to live for. Like it's never that bad. It may seem bad, bro. Like being homeless was a thing for me. Not having food some nights was a thing for me. Watching my mom get her ass beat was a thing for me. Like some of these, like it's never that bad. And I know a lot of folks don't have somebody they can talk to about it, but I still feel like my younger cousins now, because they see all these things, people feel like they're so desensitized to a lot of shit and they're way more emotionally up here on the spectrum than I was when I was that age. I'm like, dog, how are y'all? For a fact it's just this bad in life. You ain't even grown yet. It's that bad already.
I think Nella hit it right on the head, which is, I know I usually don't want to talk religion and stuff like that on streams and stuff. But like once they took like religion away, it's not as prevalent as it used to be. Like that's when I feel like things started to spike a little bit because religion is, you don't really have to believe in anything. It's just religion, I feel like, is more hope related than anything. I feel like that's mostly what religion is. And once they took the hope away, like people started feeling like, man, there really is no hope in this life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that, I feel like that that helped the rise of the suicide rates and stuff like that. But
and Tez, to tack on to what you were saying, a lot of times a lot of people that go through that, they aren't thinking about all those things. They're just like, it's spur of the moment, I'm out, I'm punching my ticket, I'm gone. They don't think about, and everybody can do this in hindsight. They don't internalize it. They're just like, I'm out. And another thing that I think Marz, I think you could probably, Marz and KDJ, sports, especially football, I think could also, not saying it's a bad sport, don't get me wrong, I love football to death, but I think
locker room, man.
Yeah, locker room, sports injuries, concussions, things like that, those do have an impact on your psychological state, because it has been proven, people with multiple concussions can suffer from depression more than, other people and things like that. True. So that is another avenue that, people have to be aware of as far as depression and things of that nature.
And one thing that I see also with like just going for like the bullying and depression and stuff, it's like, all right, when we were growing up, like we really didn't have the internet like that. So
you're welcome.
Man, freak baby in my era though. We did get it.
But kids, like people got bullied at school, went home, and that was it. People are getting bullied at school, going home, going online, and still getting bullied while they're at home. Yeah, so they're dealing with it a lot more constantly than we had to.
We had a reprieve from it.
Yeah, like I was at least able to go home, and everybody has their own situations. Tez, yours was kind of at home, like I said, but I was able to go home, and I'm like, all right, I'm home now. I'm in my safe place. I can't get on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and see anybody talking shit. Tomorrow, I go back on the bus. I'm ready to put my hands up and I'm about to fight.
MySpace though.
Yeah, big MySpace, bro.
Yeah, MySpace.
I mean, but like, I don't even. People wasn't even trying to bully on MySpace. People
was trying.
I was just checking.
People was trying to slide in DMs all day.
During the MySpace era.
Top 5, top 20, whatever.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she moved me to her top 5
with the GIF in the background and your animated wallpaper and stuff, bro. You was
SpongeBob with a grill in his mouth, like all that.
Yo, the internet troll wasn't born on MySpace, yo. No. Honestly. Internet troll, I think, was born on Twitter, yo. To be completely honest, like the early stages of Twitter, it gave birth to a troll, man. Because you could say whatever you want to anybody, like celebrities. Because even back then, when Twitter first came out, like celebrities had maybe a couple of hundred followers, and you could just tweet anything to anybody. They couldn't block it, they couldn't hide from it. They had to see it. So it was like, oh, word, and then that's how it gave birth to the troll,
man.
Yeah, yo. And I'm gonna go last thing. I do think every kid needs to get bullied a little bit, man.
You need a little tough skin.
I think so too, man. I think that's part of social interaction. Like,
yes,
that's character development right there.
Yes, that is
that or play sports. Not necessarily bullying, but that or play sports.
I mean, you're right.
Because the coach is gonna yell at you. I mean, and that's gonna be somebody who is more understanding than a kid your age is going to say some stuff that's just going to be like, detrimental to you.
You're more inclined to get bullied while playing a sport.
I think what you're saying more is that kids need to learn how to take constructive criticism. Like that's the biggest thing.
Yes, you hit it right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But I'm also one who also believes that not everybody deserves a ribbon just for doing stuff. Like, that in itself has given birth to a generation of self-entitlement that I can't stand to smell. Like, I got a participation ribbon. I'm like, my God, you still lost? Like, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, why? You should call a spade what a spade is. It's not a bad thing that you lost. It teaches you that I didn't do good, so let me go ahead and grind and get a little better, bro. Like, how many times I couldn't do
that's
something.
That's why anime is so good, bro.
I'm taking, if Millie ever gets a participation trophy, I'm throwing that shit in the garbage. Like, you don't be happy about this shit. Get this shit out of here. We won't accept no participation trophies in this house.
Only thing you get a participation trophy for should be a science fair project. That's about it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can see times for it, but yeah, anything else, it's not.
Because man, from loss, And you see it in anime. From loss,
bro,
comes the greatest comebacks. The power. Bro. What is it? What did Goku say? It comes in a time of need. Boy, when you get that first L and you see how bad you did, you gotta take an L to know what a dub
feel like, bro.
Yeah, that's a bar right there.
All the greats said they had to learn how to lose before they got good, bro. You had to know what it's like to take a big L. I'm talking about the L where you crying watching the championship. Like, bro, we almost had it, bro. You crying. I've seen football players be on the field like big ass bitches boo-hooing. I'm like, bro. And then they come back the next year raw, talking about clapping everybody when they get on the field.
It's just like in life, man. Like you gotta, once you go broke, you never want to get there again. And that's when you learn how to manage money. Bro, that's when you learn how to, you know what I'm saying, apply yourself.
As an adult taught me so much. I was like, I will never go back to this.
Once you hit rock bottom, that's when you learn your best lessons, man. And kids don't get that chance anymore because the generation is just so soft, dog. Like,
yeah, man, they won't ever let their backs get against the rope, man. Like that's when you're the most hungriest.
Chris said everybody just assumes you're a hater and can't accept criticism. I wouldn't say that's the case, Chris, man. For the fact that a lot of this younger generation, if you see the videos, you see the things that go viral, you watch the parents, or you see younger kids in your neighborhood. I can't count on like my hands how many kids I see talk back and don't listen to, authoritative figures or their mothers and stuff like that. And that's in both, not just the white thing, because I know a lot of times we all like, oh, what race that is. No, in all cultures, I'm seeing it now. Like it was not something we did in the 90s, like the 2000 on up, I think maybe like 05. I would say after 05, them kids got wild, bro. I haven't seen anybody listen to somebody, just be honest with them, not yelling at them, not trying to be preachy, but just saying, man, like you this, that, and the third, and they ready to square up. I'm like, hold on, what happened to just listening to your thought, the parental figure and whoever it may be, just try and give you a little slice of knowledge, something that'll help your dumb ass survive a little bit longer, and you ready to square up. Like it don't work. And that's another thing that's so bad, man. And they don't want to listen. And like we lost a lot of the more influential people who had this knowledge and wisdom to pass on. Like that generation is leaving now. And when we try to pass it on to somebody, old head, you know what you talking about? Well, shut your old ass up. I'll beat your ass. Like, I don't want to hear none of that.
Second. Ain't nobody referring to me as no old head.
I got my little cousins call me old head sometime now. I'm like, well,
see with that, bro.
It is. But no, man, that's what I'm seeing. Like even some of the adults, they're like, bro, these kids are wild. They ready to fight you rather than listen to you. Like, damn. But that all goes back to home, upbringing. You don't know what's going on in here and inside of your heart and stuff. Like it's just a lot that plays into that. But it's definitely a wild time for kids. I say.
Keita said getting bullied at school and at home hit different. But I mean, I think that's because, man. I mean, nowadays kids getting bullied at home and at school too. Like they get on the internet. Usually, like back in the day, you were your own biggest critic. And I think that still applies for most people like our age, you know what I'm saying, that don't got that much of an internet presence. Like we have one, but that's not our sole thing to go to all the time. But like for kids, man, all they want to do is go home, get on their phones and just get on social media and continue interacting with more people. And when they post a picture, all they do is get criticized. You know what I'm saying? And so they go to school, get criticized. They come back, get criticized. So I can see how depression would be a little bit higher nowadays, since they can't get away from it.
Facts. Yeah, no, it's all true, man. Yeah. It's all true, man. Sorry, this took a kind of a turn, but
that's my bad.
I mean, it got to be talked about, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things just got to be talked about.
Old in here.
We all got a voice.
Whoa, Tez.
Bro, you make it sound so bad, man.
We all
be blessed, bro, because not everybody get to see your age. Not everybody.
I'm 25, my guy. I
got homies that didn't make it to 18. You blessed.
I do too, but still, bro, I ain't trying. I don't need to say I'm old though.
Bro, the first time a little kid called me sir, I was like, you know what? I respect it.
First off, I don't look 25, Lord.
He said, sir, not ma'am. You sure? What's
you the one with the breasts, man.
Damn. Marz couldn't even say nothing.
It's all good, yo. But yeah, man. On a lighter note, I don't know what's next.
Yo, have y'all peeped any of the spring anime, man?
Spring? We just
Not
got to
spring.
fall.
Wait.
Oh,
fall,
okay.
Sorry.
I was about to say we just got to fall. We skipping the whole season.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't know.
Putting a noise right there.
I don't know what's out. Like I don't know what to be watching. Nobody's talking about nothing.
That's where Tez comes in. All right, so what we have.
Time out.
I've been watching I'm not running into. I'm not gonna run into the
this
ground.
Man shut up, clap his hands, run them together like
Birdman. I was just gonna say what's been currently.
Pandora's box.
I was going to say what's currently started.
I don't want to host.
I'm not doing details. I'm just listing the shows. So
right, wait. Make sure everybody got their pen and pad out ready to copy before you just
give you a second, pause. Okay, so what we have is the continuation of Sword Art Alicization. If you haven't already watched it, watch it. It's a definite recommend. Home Tutors, Geniuses in Another World even have a hard time. Another isekai type. If you haven't watched it, it's on my list, and you know your boy love isekais. We also have the Bookworm who got teleported to another world. It's also a isekai on your boys' list. We've also got Asino no Sora, which is a basketball anime. Not sure how many people actually like or watch those. It's really good. The story's really great about it. You got a short dude who loves basketball, want to be a great. Gives you that the basketball Kuro plays. Kuro? I still don't be saying that right.
Kuro no basket.
Yeah, it gives you that vibe, but more real world. We also have Food Wars. Food Wars continues. If anybody's watching that's also popping off right now. That's another good one. Definitely hits you with your etchy feels if you like that sort of thing. Titties, food, boobs.
Whoa.
Yeah. What else do we have? Continuing, Diamond Ace Act 2, another sports one, baseball. I'm loving it. Really good. Been watching it since the first season of Diamond Ace 1. That's great. What else do we got? We recently had Black Fox drop. That's a anime movie. That was great. If you haven't watched it, really good animations. Story hit me in the feels a little bit, but it was good so far. I wish it was actually a show rather than a movie. And last but not least, KDJ done ruined the vibe. What's the last one? No, and we still have Black Clover going, and we still have Black Clover going. Radiant 2. They forgot Radiant second season. They're going, and that be it. Oh, that was Marz. Sorry. Oh, you said you look like the plug, and that's the anime for the new season. There may be some more that I'm missing because there still are a few other ones that are going to be starting up later in the coming months, but those are the ones that are starting right now in this first half of fall. So if there's any on that list that you do like, any that you may be watching or interested in, please comment down below or hit us up on our Twitter. Let us know you liking them.
Hit Tez up on his Twitter.
We all gonna respond if we like it and or watch it. Yeah,
hit Tez up on his Twitter
or my YouTube. Let me know. But yeah, that's the anime hour with my rough ass hands.
KDJ look like the plug. Hold on, why I look like the plug, bruh? I look like I sell dime bags.
Yep.
Sacks.
Yep.
Sacks of oregano.
I got them bells on me. Hit me up. Y'all need something.
You got the bells? Hit that notification button.
Hit that like button, share, man. Let the folks know, bro. Also rate the podcast if you haven't already, man. We trying.
Wait, how we rate the podcast? How do you rate it?
Oh, just like it on Spotify, so it gets more in the algorithm. It gets shown out a little bit more.
I was like, how do they rate the podcast?
Because if we were on Apple Music, the same thing applies. Like the more people liked it and were responding to it well, it would get pushed up more like, hey, check this out, recommended, blah blah blah.
All right.
Things like
that. Speaking of recommended, I'm honestly surprised you guys haven't talked about this. This is the biggest elephant in the room that's been going on so far. This whole
No, go ahead.
Oh no, this whole Blizzard thing.
Oh yeah.
The biggest elephant in the room.
Yo, I honestly haven't done research on that. So Tack, enlighten us on what happened.
Please let us know.
Oh, you okay.
Hit us with it, man. I've been seeing tweets about it. I just haven't done research into what
I don't forgive me. I don't have everybody's name accurate. Basically, there was a Hearthstone player who is very well known in the Hearthstone community. He won a tournament. And during his interview, he basically was saying to free Hong Kong, which ended up getting him banned, his prize money taken away. The casters who interviewed him got banned.
They got fired.
They got fired?
Dang.
Yeah, they got fired.
Oh, I thought they were banned. Well, okay. Either way, by Blizzard. And so this caused the whole backlash, basically saying, you're killing the freedom of speech and everything like that. But they were saying, these don't reflect our views or whatever. So whatever he's saying, doesn't reflect our values to China, because they have business relations with China as far as games and stuff like that. So about a week goes by. They end up walking back on what they originally did. They suspended the dude instead of for a year-long ban. They gave him 6 months, gave him back his prize money. Marz, did they bring back those casters, or are they still?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I know the initial thing was they got fired. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they got brought back. They would have got brought back.
Right. So it's just been a whole backlash of people boycotting Blizzard and all Blizzard games and stuff like that. And so it's just been a big fiasco, big PR mess.
That's unfortunate. I've seen a lot of stuff going on with China, man. Like,
yeah, because same thing kind of with the NBA as well.
Yep,
they said something. It's just like how much money we get from China. Like, all these big companies are afraid to lose any support from China because they're the top spenders of all their stuff. Like what Terrell was telling me yesterday, he was like, China and America have kind of like the Batman and Joker relationship where like they need each other. So it's just like, how Batman needs the Joker to actually do bad shit. Not saying that China's bad or America's bad, but just that kind of a relationship. And they go off of each other.
And plus, we don't want no smoke with China, bro. Oh, God. They got too many people.
They got way too many
army
people.
Is way too big.
So everybody. So the NBA was he the coach or owner or whatever? He said something similar to along those lines that the kid said, and he got a whole bunch of slack from that because
it was the Rockets owner.
Yeah, he was China is like one of the biggest supporters of the NBA, and we will go over there, they support and throw all this money at us and everything. So they was like, yo, like America's like, yo, anybody that's messing up our money, y'all gotta go. So that's pretty much what the gist of what's going on in this situation. If you're a public figure and you're speaking about China, you gotta, like, there's gonna be a lot of backlash from the higher ups, not just like the individual people or that support you, or just like people on the internet. The higher ups are gonna like cut your supply because they don't want you to mess up their supply of their they don't want you to mess up their bag pretty much. So that's China what's going on.
Rightfully owns the America.
If you just seen they just canceled
America.
They just canceled. I mean, it's a back and forth thing because they need our money. But they just canceled Rolling Loud. That was supposed to happen in China because like it was like it's unsafe atmosphere right now, and they want anybody to get hurt while they're out there.
Facts.
I understand.
Because then that start a whole war, bro.
Ooh,
like, boys ain't trying to be over there.
Nah, we be like, KDJ, we're gonna run you up here to Canada, bro. We got you. Go ahead, hide out.
Oh God, bro. We get some of that free healthcare.
Hey, they won't actually. They are looking to bring in more immigrants into Canada, bro. Like the current prime.
How much would they give me if I donated a kidney?
What?
You make a lot, boy.
Who? Canada?
Yeah. Anybody? The black market. You know how much a kidney cost?
How much? How much they hit me for?
I don't know how much in Canada, but you can start you a new life in a whole new place if you want it.
I bet. I'm gonna just donate some organs. I'm gonna move up there, donate some organs, and I should be straight.
He won't even be able to breathe correctly. Gave a lung.
Hey, bro, it was worth it.
But he had free healthcare and they keep him alive.
Exactly.
You're like, it balanced out, so I'm missing a lung. Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
As long as I can move my fingers, I'm good. I play video games.
No, I need to move a little more than my fingers.
See, like I said, by proxy, you are the smut lord.
This is been Kitty J. Wild, yo.
Hey,
by proxy.
I'm
like, oh, that's my wife.
I'm talking about my toes, bro. What are you talking about? You need your toes to balance.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. If you lose any one toe, you would lose your balance.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't
legit. Look it up.
Marz, don't smile. You don't like my smile?
He said you don't smile when you laugh.
Yeah. So basically, he said
Marz, don't smile when you laugh. He said, don't. Marz, do not.
He said
smile.
Marz don't smile when he laugh.
Because sometimes you do that little chuckle.
Like you just do a ha type thing.
No, please don't. Please don't.
You know.
Stop. Get him out of here. He'll be fine with one lung. Wait, Miss Katie, are you trying to sell my lung? Are you trying to see if somebody gonna buy my lung or something?
Bro, you'd be surprised. There's probably some people that want like nice sergeant's lung. You never know.
A black lung?
Damn, it's already that time again?
Ebony lung? People like ebony lungs?
I mean, he can't sell his legs, so
I'm gonna put that on Pornhub. Strong, independent black man donates ebony lung to willing white woman or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a weird ass title. I watched though. I mean,
what? Marz, what you?
That's an interesting title, man. What? Ebony lung to white woman. Okay, let me see what this is about.
Bro, straightonblack.com, man.
Yo, I was trying to slide into his DMs to get his password for black.com. He wouldn't give it to me.
What is black.com?
Don't try to play dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I know of Black Planet and Black People Meet, but I've never heard of black.com.
What is Black Planet, Tez?
It was like the all black version of a social black website.
MySpace.
Yeah, for all black people.
It's like the black MySpace.
Oh, that's even worse. Tez know about all these dating sites. Kira!
Black Planet was something back when I was in high school, bro, and in college.
Kira!
It's like Christian Mingle and Farmers Mingle.
He probably
like
still
that.
remembers his account.
Yeah, bro. Tez don't know about porn, but know all these dating sites, though. That don't make no sense. Black people.
I had never heard of black.com. Bro, I don't be looking at porn like that.
Wait.
See, he had to put the last like that.
Exactly.
Didn't think somebody was gonna catch it.
I know what I like.
Didn't think somebody's gonna catch it.
I may dabble in the pornography.
You know, I watch just a little smut every now and then. You know,
every now and then I dabble in it.
But he be watching that exotic porn, that smoked Gouda porn, bro. Shit.
Bro, I just like sensual ankle massage flicks. That's it.
I could literally see you watching something like that. That's how disgusting you are to me.
Chill out, boy.
I don't want that image in my mind.
All right.
But Tez watching ankle
massaging
massaging porn.
Yeah.
Ted's probably watching nugget porn, man.
What?
Look it up, Tez.
I am not. I refuse. I refuse.
For research purposes, man.
That man, wow. See, look, she said I even knew Black Planet because of my cousin. Yeah, bro, like Black Planet, you know.
Oh man.
Wow, man.
Ankle massaging.
Bro,
oh no.
Just a random question. How many people have ever just watched to see if the story was gonna be fire, though you know it was gonna be trash? Like the title is just like.
That's what we had Skin a Match and HBO for. You know
Bingo.
Exactly.
Or if you didn't pay for it, you had the lines or whatever.
Yep.
You can make that shit out, man.
The in-between channels, like I remember one time me and my cousins was watching and we went past it and like half the corner was like visible and the other was like static. We were like, bro, don't even touch it. Just let it ride.
I can see the kneecap, my guy.
No, we saw ass and some titties. We were like, let it ride. Don't even touch it.
Wow.
Let it
Y'all
ride.
smut lords back in the day, man. That's unfortunate.
90s babies were freaks. That's it.
Yeah, to be honest with you. That's because parents was on that crack.
What? You smoke crack, huh, boy? You smoke
That was
crack, boy?
That was tax generation. That was some
oh yeah, you're right.
What was my generation?
The late 80s, they were crack babies.
Crack babies, the ones that gave you the internet, though. So we some geniuses. Okay,
it's because
you're welcome.
Partially high. You know
very ingenuitive.
That's how some of the best stuff comes out is when you high. So don't knock it.
Electrical signals.
You over here trying to knock it. It's like you welcome.
It's like, boy,
you should be paying me.
These 5 to 6 color different wires. If we ran these together and put a piece on the end and plugged it into the wall, I think we got something.
I think we can connect with each other. Then
but
they
I did just hit me a 50 ball.
And they start touching fingertips, and they like, oh, we're already connected. What are you talking about?
Oh man, yo, this is quick. I got into an argument like 2 years ago with somebody because I was like, This girl, she said that she was an 80s baby, which technically she is, but I said she was a 90s baby because she was born in 89, right? So I'm born in 89 as well, but I claim I'm a 90s baby because I grew up in the 90s, right? That's like saying
you're an 80s baby, bro. That's
like saying no, that's not. Like that's like saying, all right, bet. I was born in New York, but when I was 1, I moved to New Jersey. Am I from New York? I'm from New York, but I spent my whole life in Jersey.
You a New Jerseyan.
Yeah, you was born in New York, raised in Jersey.
No. I was
what? He ain't trying to get shot out here, KDJ. Don't do that to him.
I was born in New York, but I'm not from New York. So I'm not gonna rep New York. I'm from New Jersey because I was raised in Jersey.
That's what we said. You were born in New York and you're from Jersey.
Yeah, but I'm not. So no, but I'm not saying
he can't claim he's a New Yorker.
I'm not an 80s baby. I'm not a New Yorker, right? I'm not an 80s baby. I'm a 90s baby.
But you are.
What?
You were.
How am I 80s baby? I know nothing about the 80s.
Therefore, but
am I a New Yorker because I'm born in New York?
So you were born in the 80s.
Yeah, but am I?
You were raised in the 90s.
You know he's trying to say by proxy. He came out the womb in the 80s, but he didn't grow up and experience the 80s.
He's trying to not be crusty. But
ladies and gentlemen,
like there ain't no way around
this is what happens every day in the Discord, just to give you a behind the scenes look.
You old and crusty. No matter which way you word it.
Look, I'm happy about my age, man. Okay.
Are you?
Y'all damn 90s babies. I want Easter egg. I want Easter egg. I want Easter egg.
I want Easter egg, boy.
Somebody banned Tack.
That's you damn 90s babies. Oh, ADHD, can't concentrate for 2 seconds, head ass.
That's Chris.
To be fair, in my adult life, I've learned how to
Chris was born in the 2000s, bro.
He was born in like 2002, you nut ass. Fuck out of here, man.
Like 2000, bro. What the
2002, bro.
What?
See, only a 2000s baby would say something like that.
Yeah, man. 2000s. Ew. You the same age as the year.
Boy, that was the stupidest.
Stupid, bro. You the same age as the year. Man, wow, man. Get him out of here, bro.
That's not even funny, bro. It shouldn't be funny. Like, what the... Oh, my God. Now, oh, my God. What is this internet talk? What is a boomer, dog?
The baby boomer.
Oh, okay. I've been so...
See, that's something another 90s baby wouldn't understand.
That's just because everybody on the internet
said I bet checks for groceries.
You said what?
He did. I bet Jack still writes checks for groceries.
Who said that?
Shit. Nella.
Oh,
that was funny. Remember they used to do that shit?
Oh, you gotta balance the checkbook, dog.
And they used to be in that thing with you put the check in the thing, swipe in the back. Trying to get this.
Hey, when I worked at Radio Shack, I used to hate when folks come through with credit with a bank checks. I'd be like, bro, come on, man, you gotta pull up this old ass machine. All right, hand it back over. Like, bro, this shit's so ugly.
Check.
Oh my God. Check like, hold on, let me pull up a checkbook.
Never wrote a check until I was in college.
Same.
Bro, I used to want checks too. That's the crazy part, man. Because you always saw your parents writing checks. You thought that was so dope.
Wait till I get a checkbook.
You got cards. Forget all that, bro.
Man, got cards. Now I got the phone. Shit. Next,
basically.
He said y'all generation voted for Ulysses Grant. That's Grant.
Oh,
this man, Chris, bro.
Chris out here. He probably
just
learned about him. And he just learned about him in history class today.
Social studies and got his knowledge on.
Chill out. United States history. Chris got an A in it.
Oh man. Guess what Christopher Columbus did? He still think Christopher Columbus discovered America.
He probably even learned the little jingle that went along.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock, Chris. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Get him. They went by boat.
Tez, get out.
Oh, man.
They went by boat, bro. We got like a minute left. We coming back or we closing statements? Or we coming back?
No, we could end here, right?
Yeah, man.
I don't think we got enough time to it because it's gonna kick.
Yo, we out.
In a minute.
My name's Marz. That's KJ. That's Tech. That's Tez. See y'all next week, man. That's how you gotta do it, man. Like we got a less than a minute.
That's all it say, yo.
I mean, look, y'all heard it here, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through. It's been
drop
good.
a like on the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Up.